Anything and everything. Anything and
Let's talk about how Billy told me 75% of the time WNBA hits these unders. The one time I bet them, Caitlin Clark go out there and put up 25, 15, 5, 5, 5. Oh, I'm sitting there looking at the under like.
That was I think this morning or last night. The Sparks. So the over under was 172. I didn't play it till the fourth quarter. It was over under 158. I was like, 158. That seems kind of high. So I waited to jump to 159. I took it. I bet 200. I took the under of 159.5. And then when I went to check Yahoo Sports, the over under was set at 170. I was like, damn, they were really supposed to score. They did nothing. And they put up, I don't know, 150. Ended up getting 200 to win 366.
I did a parlay with 3 of them, and I hit 2 out of 3.
So what you do is you just got to bet, 50, 50, and 50 on the 3 of them. That way, if one loses, you still win the other one plus win. Like you're good. So I hit 2 of them, and then I lost 2 on baseball, and then I did another one on another baseball game today, the under 6, and I bet 75 to win 150, and I got that. So I've been breaking even the last day or two, going back and forth.
I was kicking butt till
you sure were.
I decided to go to WNBA.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there looking like. I'm like, I never even seen WNBA games go this high. The score is like 80-something to 80. So I'm like, I've never even seen them go that high.
I look at it as if they're like 165 and under, like for the under, odds are it's gonna be the under. Like 75% are gonna be the under. Like one dude on I saw on Reddit, he had it on FanDuel. He said he hit the under so many times on FanDuel. They took him off from betting WNBA. That they shut him down. I was like, damn,
I think I'll bet it again. I just won't bet nothing with Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, don't do that. Like I looked up because I'm like, well, the bad team's probably not going to score much, but the bad teams probably also have no defense, so the score will get run up on them.
Well, I think that's what happened.
I think so too.
Because Caitlin Clark, they was losing by like 20-something, and I was like, oh man, they gonna take the starters out like the NBA. Apparently not.
Nah,
they tried to come back.
Up threes, bro.
They tried to come back.
I did. So I look at that. I run with so far. I've only missed on. I've hit on every WNBA game I've done. I'm missing a couple errant baseball bets just to get the. Oh man, I want to bet real quick. The bad, not thinking it through ones, and then I made my money back on one WNBA. I bet another 100 on baseball, lost that, so I bet another 75. I won 150, so I still broke even. I put in $100 because I was watching you post to the chat. Win, 25, 55, 25, 35, 20. I'm like, yo, you just stacking money. I was like, just give me some money going again. So I put 100 down on the WNBA parlay, got to 350, bet crappy, got back down. Now I'm back at a 366 again. I've been 368, 366, 357 in the last 3 days. No matter what bets I make, lose or win, I end up right back in that number.
I found a lick on tennis.
Excuse me? Information?
Yeah, I found the lick on tennis. You
All
pick
right.
if you know somebody that's gonna win straight sets, you do a parlay, you pick them to win, you pick them to win the first set, and then you pick them to win the second set.
Really?
It's a three ticket parlay.
So hold on. You can pick them to win the first 2 sets, and then that's considered straight sets?
Yeah, if they win the straight sets. And girls, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time it's 2 set.
No, that's what I was saying. That's what I was.
Yeah, so you pick them to win. Then the second bet is you pick them to win the first set. And then the next bet, you pick them to win the second set.
So then for the guys, you'd have to pick 3 sets, right? Because they be doing the best of 7 or best of 5.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on the tournament. You know, they only do that in the big tournaments.
So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start piggybacking off of your ticket, Billy.
But yeah, if you see a guy that's gonna win straight sets, just pick them to win. Pick them to win the first set. Pick them to win the second set. Pick them to win the third set.
Not bad, bro.
I thought Sinner was gonna beat Medvedev.
That boy blew my bet, man.
That's what boxing this past weekend.
Nah, that was the Wimbledon.
Not at Wimbledon. Oh. And then Tommy Paul, he won the first set, and then Carlos just smoked him. So I would have lost both of those. Now we got Boots fighting this weekend.
Yeah, I looked at that already. You can't win no money on that fight.
Which one is that?
The odds is just might as well. You would have to bet like $1,000 to win $1,003.
Oh no!
They say Shakur gonna be there, so it's an audition for Eddie Hearns to show him what he has to look forward to if he signs with Matchbox.
Shakur been getting killed all week.
What's going on with him?
He fought Saturday and he put everybody to sleep.
Yeah.
And then that boy on Twitter crashing out. He didn't. Somebody counted. He tweeted like 296 times since his fight.
Damn.
Every time somebody tweet, man, Shakur boring, blah, he go after him. He was going back and forth with Cameron and Mace.
They got to learn how to block that, man. Floyd was a master of that. Floyd didn't care, man. Floyd was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, everybody been going at that boy, and he don't have like, I don't know, man. I don't think he ain't mentally strong, man.
Yeah,
like, dude, if I'm a millionaire, you think I'm gonna be on Twitter arguing with you dudes? I'll be on vacation, bro.
That's too funny, bro.
Same thing with Ryan Garcia. Like, he crashing out too. I'm like, I mean, hey, like you said, if I got money or I'm wealthy or whatever, what am I worried about? Like, I don't got time.
I don't even have a Twitter account, bro. You'll never hear from me.
If I do, it'll be the handler. It won't be me.
Yeah, I'll hire some little person to
tweet for you.
Yeah, somebody to tweet for me.
All I see about your guy Ryan Garcia was he had a racial tirade.
That's another one crashing out.
Supposedly he said he was playing, but then I don't know if it's true. I didn't read it or click on it. I just saw like the little what they call it, thumbnail. They say Keyshawn Davis responded back to him, Lou. He said, "Hey man, I forgive you. I want to join the KKK."
Oh my gosh, these kids are retarded.
Yeah, see, Garcia went on a tirade on social media, making several offensive remarks about Muslims and African Americans, even going as far as making disparaging remarks about George Floyd during a conversation on X Spaces. Garcia was caught using racial slurs, including those against black people, and even referred to himself as the KKK. At one point, Garcia reportedly said he wished they'd bring Floyd back to life so that he could kill that expletive again.
He's retarded.
It says questions about his mental health have been prevalent for quite some time.
Yeah, and he said he was going to check himself into rehab after that.
And didn't check himself?
And then he went to his brother's fight.
Yeah, here he's talking about substance abuse. He needs counseling. He's got issues with drugs, alcohol.
And then he's giving dap and trying to smoke weed with Wiz Khalifa.
And then yesterday he broke into his ex-wife's house yesterday and destroyed it.
His net worth sits around $50 million. He's got a record 24-1, 20 fights by knockout, 12.4 million followers on Instagram.
He got cash.
He's reported. Go.
No, he got that big fight with Tate, man. He got most of that from that.
Yeah, it says here it sits around 20 million to 50 million is the estimate now. The further read down. Like you said, you're a millionaire, you're a boxer, you're anybody famous. Like, what are you doing on Twitter arguing with people whether they have validation in what they're saying or not? Like, close it out. Go do anything you want. If you've got 20 to 50 million sitting at home, close out your internet and go do anything else. Literally, you can do anything else.
The funny thing is they keep trying to say like oh, he's just a kid, he's just kid acting out. This dude's 27 with 3 kids. He's not a kid, bro. What are you talking about?
He looks like a kid, but no, he's not. That you got 3 kids of your own. I'm sorry.
You got 3 kids and you're almost 30, bro. You're not a kid anymore.
Yeah,
Stop
maybe been hit in the head a couple of times. Maybe you got substance issues. Maybe you're just an asshole. But stay off the internet.
Just ain't
hey man, they say when you get drunk, it brings out who you really are. So some people are angry drunks, some people are aggressive drunks, some people are laid back drunks.
That's why
we always said, me and Lou always said, we're firm believers in you show your real self in 2 occasions: when you drunk or when you angry. When you drunk, you speak your whole truth. You show when you mad, you do the same thing.
Yeah, you say what you feel, and you just don't worry about how you're gonna code it. You're just gonna say it.
You're just going full throttle.
Like that anger stuff with alcohol. That's why it's wild to me. They serve alcohol on plane trips. Like, what if you are one of the angry drunks and you take a few too many little mini shots of Jack Daniels or whatever, and all of a sudden you're the rowdy guy on the plane going from, Florida to England. Like, you're going to be over the Atlantic Ocean, popping off of the mouth, drunk off your ass. It's wild to me that they serve alcohol on airplanes.
You gonna be the girl talking about that motherfucker back there is not real?
Hey, you be tripping out there, bro. Like, that's why I've always been. I don't smoke weed at all, but I'm always been if you're gonna legalize alcohol, why would you not legalize marijuana? You're never going to see a pissed off weed head. They're never going to get in their car angry and go try to kill someone. They may be inebriated. I'm not saying they're not impaired. I'm saying they're not going to be angry as hell going a murder spree because they had a few hits in them. It's not going to happen.
Look, we've been around the way good while. I ain't ever seen that one story of a person that was high and robbed, killed, stabbed. None of that. They either hungry, sad, ready to do some foolishness, but they
ain't sleepy.
Yeah. They ain't trying
hungry or sleepy.
You know what I'm saying? If anything, they want to get high again and go to bed or something.
Yeah.
You won't find them out driving. You might find them asleep in the car.
Yeah.
It's just yeah, when it comes to alcohol, like I said, I have my beer, rum and coke once in a while.
Yeah.
But that's it, bro. Like, it's crazy to me that how alcohol can just flip a different switch in almost everybody.
Yeah, man. Look how that chick, man, she was drunk. She just killed the 3 football players. Killed Buddy from Oregon.
So she was driving?
Yeah.
Oh, no, which one are we talking about? The dude, the Vikings player?
Yeah, from Oregon, yeah.
Okay.
She was driving, and they said alcohol was involved.
Of course it is, man.
That stuff angers me so bad because the ones that caused the wreck, they the ones that always live to tell it. Like, they said she injured. The other car that was part of the crash didn't get injured, so just the football player and his friends got taken out. Like,
because I think she hit them, and they went and hit a couple trees.
Yeah, man, that's so sad, dude.
Oh, so she wasn't driving them; she was in another vehicle, hit them, and they spun out and.
Yeah, they went and hit a couple trees. I think they said.
Bro. She was trying to get into a turning lane at high speeds and knocked them off.
That's crazy, bro.
There
was the one right up the road here a couple of days ago. White Camaro heading east down the one of these roads over here. Jumped the median, knocked down a tree, spun around, hit a concrete pole, knocked the pole down, and it kind of was flipping around and slungshot itself up another 350 something feet down the road. The brake lights and the headlights were both facing the same direction. When the cops show up, the driver is walking down the median like no big deal in the center of the road, and the passenger, I guess, he must have died on impact or something. But like you said, the dude who lived, he's just cruising, walking down the center of the street like, hey, check me out.
So it's a damn driver. I don't understand it, though.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, man. I think the news said he was drunk or
get
drinking.
rid of these
something.
concrete poles, man.
Yeah,
like they destroy cars. They're hard to transfer to. Like,
you gotta stability is what counts.
Get rid of them, man. Bring the wood poles back.
They're not good for the plant.
Yeah, these concrete poles are tough to transfer to. Trust me.
You gotta find a way, bro. You gotta believe.
Just bring the wood poles back, man.
So episode 62, Jason Kelce.
Jason Kelce, he's lost like 100 pounds since he's retired.
I remember seeing Jeff Saturday, like when he left the NFL, he was on ESPN. He was down. He goes, yeah, bro, I had to eat like steak and eggs morning, noon, and night just to get my weight up. I'm a naturally small guy. So when he stopped playing football, he dropped like 100 pounds, it seemed like.
What I got to do to drop 100 pounds?
I know, right? Like these dudes are eating steak and eggs to maintain weight. Like
you know what I'm saying?
Like, to lose weight.
What I got to do to lose 100 pounds? You know what I mean?
Gain 30.
Huh?
I'm trying to gain 30. I can't even get 30.
I don't even need to lose 100. Let me get half of that. You know, let me just lose half. 50.
I'm down to lose.
Let me lose 50. How I do that?
I'm down to lose 30. I'm 260. I'm down to get to 230. That's what I want. And I want to be to like 215, but I don't have the willpower to not eat like I eat, to work out like I don't, because I don't work out. It's tough to get that mindset, bro.
I'm like 220, like, and I need to lose like 50.
Nah, you see that Ozempic? They're losing weight, like body mass. They're not losing fat. The muscles are shrinking. They're like they got the sucked in eyes. They've got
what about
arms.
What about if you work out while you want it?
I don't think it works that way. It just drains whatever you have. Like it targets something.
Ask Drake.
Get it? What is it?
Ask Drake.
Yeah. What about if you work out while you on Ozempic?
I don't think it works that way. Like, this is not the magic drug they accidentally found with Viagra and heart pills and all of a sudden fixing your wood issues. This is draining body mass. Gone. Yeah, the Viagra, they were trying to find.
Yeah, Viagra. They found it accidentally.
Yeah, Viagra. There was heart medication to lower your blood pressure or something. And
blood pressure medicine.
Gave you 4 hours of wood.
And Buddy was like, you know, it ain't fixed my blood pressure, but let me tell you about this.
Yeah. And it doesn't go away.
We just something. The blood rushes down to
yeah, bro.
It don't drop the blood pressure. It just drops the blood.
It just moves it somewhere else. Yeah. So they thought they found something, but yeah, people got sunken in eyes or arms. They say it's taking body mass.
You can see the people who done it. You can see they call it the Ozempic face.
Yeah.
You can see the people who's on it.
And maybe we should drink tummy tea then.
I don't know what I gotta do, because I try to. I go to eat. I eat one meal. I try that.
Oh no, bro.
Don't go nowhere.
Try going keto.
I try. I don't know. I just don't go nowhere, man.
Cauliflower rice for like 4 months or something.
Yeah. I lost weight doing it, but it's just I never could what they say?
Impatient.
Change the no, they say it's a lifestyle. It's not a you know what I'm saying? You're changing you changing the whole lifestyle. That's why I have a problem with it, because I treat it like a diet or whatever, and then once I get what I get, I'm done. But they say you're supposed to treat it like a lifestyle.
Yeah, I tell people here, I'm like, bro, I'm on a life-changing trajectory. Oh, shut up, Dad. I'm like, hey, it's life-changing. We're getting up at 8. We're getting up at 6. Working out 30 minutes. Eggs, protein. We're going to have water until lunch. Protein bar. Like, you do that for one day. And I this is wild to me, bro. I'll just curb what I eat, because I eat nonstop. Like, I'm never not hungry.
What I did was I stopped drinking my calories.
You stopped?
Yeah. I don't drink calories anymore. This is all I drink.
Water, I hope that is?
It's flavored water. Cirkul. You ever seen the Cirkul bottle?
No.
Yeah, you should get one. They're called Cirkul, right? So you put water in here, and these little cartridges have flavor. So you have flavor water.
But so I'm looking at what is in that to make the flavor.
They use the sweetener, like stevia. Some got stevia, and
they got the okay.
Yeah. So, but you always drinking water. It's just flavor, and then look, it's got like a little dial on it. So if you ever want to just drink water, you turn it off. If you want like full flavor, you go to full max volume, and then you could turn the flavors down. You know what I'm saying? This has helped me drink water and stop drinking my calories, because I take it like I go to restaurants, whatever. I take it with me.
That's not bad. Yeah, I can drink water, but every now and then,
give me a cup of water.
Every now and then I need taste, bro. I need taste. But then I'll get on like a soda kick for like 3 months, and then I'm gonna drink soda for like 2 years. And then, oh, bro, I'm having pasta, I need Pepsi. I'm having pizza, I need Pepsi. I'm having a burger, give me Pepsi. Other than that, I'll drink water nonstop.
Look, just eat.
So that's my first step, is not drinking my calories. The only calories that I drink is coffee. When I drink the latte, drink my latte. That's the only calories I drink. Huh?
What kind of latte do you get?
If I do flavor, it's just vanilla.
Vanilla's not bad. I do caramel latte, Dunkin' Donuts. I like vanilla. Yeah,
caramel.
Here at the house, caramel.
Caramel or caramel?
Yeah,
because there's an A there.
Yeah,
it's caramel.
Caramel.
The lady, she's like caramel. I'm like caramel.
No, it's caramel.
Can I have a hot caramel latte? You mean a hot latte with caramel? I'm like, whatever gets that flavor to that drink to my lips. I don't care what you call it, how you word it. Bring it to me.
When I'm at home, I have my espresso machine. I go buy my beans. I have my grinder.
I bet you do.
I make my lattes at home.
Okay.
But when I'm on the road here, Dunkin' Donuts, I did find a place called 7 Brew. That's awesome.
Okay.
Do they got a what's my joint I go to? Cali Cafe?
No, this is Florida.
No, there's a California coffee company or Cali Coffee. There's one up the road here. It's a little like box between.
Buddy brought it down here. He got one. He got a couple of them, but I don't know if he got one up the road by you. If he does, they good. You're like,
if you got a 7 Brew, you need to try the 7 Brew. It's a drive-through.
I love Dunkin' Donuts. It's perfect. It gives me exactly what I need.
No, 7 Brew is better. They use better beans.
I mean, listen.
Go to Panera Bread.
I love Dunkin' Donuts. Every Sunday we get donuts, coffee, bagels for me and Ames and the kids.
Yeah, go to Panera Bread, man. Better than they smoke Dunkin' Donuts.
Listen, I don't ever venture outside my comfort zone.
Do Panera make lattes?
Mm-hmm.
They make bread.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, I love Panera Bread. I get it. I have them slice it there and take it home. It's the best bread you can buy. Awesome bread.
I don't go there.
They espresso and all. Very good.
I don't go anywhere.
Well, you need to
That's my problem. I need to stop going places.
Well, no, because here, like I said before, they've got these door dashes and things. They bring it to you now. That's the worst.
Well, you got to not do that either,
bro.
More.
So I drink caramel flavored coffee with vanilla creamer.
Caramel, man.
Caramel. My vanilla creamer's
gone. You
gone.
Put creamer in a latte that has milk?
No, not when I make coffee at the house. The latte's on Sundays. So here
it's only on Sunday.
I got caramel coffee with vanilla creamer. The vanilla creamer ran out. I haven't gone to the store yet, which means tomorrow is probably going to be a Dunkin' delivery day. And so I'm already trying to get my head wrapped around.
Why don't you get it at work?
Right. I'm on vacation this week.
Why are you on vacation? You was on vacation last week.
It's a carryover vacation. You got to throw in a few days there, here and there. There's things that come up.
Bro, I've never seen someone take 2 weeks off for 4th of July. Never.
Listen, bro.
I've never seen that before. Like, it's 4th of July. I'm taking 2 weeks vacation. Like, who the hell does that?
Summertime, we got a hotel with the family on the beach for the 4th, fireworks and such.
But you do that every year.
I do that. I know. But then the kids are out of school.
With your parents and everything. You do that every year.
Every year.
Why are you on vacation this week?
Well, so the 4th was on Thursday. So the day I used to help those around me counts as one day off. Then the holiday. took a personal on Friday, had the weekend off, and now I'm on the vacation for this week. That's how that works.
Wednesday. So you're on vacation this whole week?
Yes. The kids are out of school. But hey, it's, doing stuff with the kids, going places, doing things.
You ain't doing nothing.
No, but I thought about it.
Yeah, so the Dunkin' Donuts that's up the street instead of paying $6.99 for them to deliver.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you just go there if you're on vacation?
And it's
I probably will. Tomorrow I'll probably have to go. But if I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to move, Grubhub, 0 delivery fee because Amazon Prime, send. I did this shit the other day, right? The other day I did coffee and bagels and donuts. Dude brings the big bag, bro, and there's no donuts inside. I open it up. It's the little coffee holder, the little bag of 2 bagels, and nothing but air. I'm like, yo, donuts. He's like, I know speak. I'm like, of course you don't. I get on Grub. I'm like, no donuts. 6, half a dozen, none. Refund it back. I'm like, I don't want the refund. I wanted them.
I want my donuts
delivered, bro. Yeah. I was like, man, screw this.
And then you gotta reorder.
Yeah, but so I go to reorder. It's $11. I go to reorder, delivery fee, taxes, tip, like $16. I'm like, no, I'm not reordering. Not happening.
If you'd have drove your monkey butt, it would have been $9.95.
It's a possibility, but I didn't want to get up. I specifically ordered early to get it to my house early. I didn't put a tip on it. I put cash for tip. Got the big bag, checked it. Everything was good. Thought, why would the big jump? Bro, I'm telling you, the bag, I could have parachuted with how big this bag was. You'd think there was donuts inside. Gave us $4. He left. I said, oh, donuts.
You gave him $4.
Yeah, that's the tip.
Terrible.
I withheld the tip from we talked before to make sure I get it right, and everything looked good. It was a giant bag.
So now you're handing out cash.
Yeah, because I'm not giving them that money. Because if they screw up, I'm like, sorry, but then I'm gonna tell myself they didn't screw up. It's the people who put the bag together screwed up.
He just the middleman.
But bro, you gotta ask everything in here.
Terrible.
At least put forth the effort. You got perception is reality.
You still gave him $4, so
I did. I felt bad for him. He was not. I mean, these people are nice, bro. It's the ones that screw up.
You still gave him $4.
Hey, $4 isn't bad.
It is when they don't get your order.
Yeah,
but that's the dilemma. It's not their fault. It's the clowns who prepare the shit. See, I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to go there and yell at somebody, walk in with a big old bag, and be like, "Yo, where's my fucking donuts?"
Come on, you got the skin to do this.
I don't know. They might not take me serious. I'm walking there yelling about my oat.
No, they're gonna take you very serious. All right, you got the skin, and no one's gonna be offended by it. And no one's gonna call the cops. No one's gonna. No one's gonna.
Dunkin' Donuts won't understand what I'm saying.
No one's gonna hit the buzzer underneath the table. You're good. They're gonna be like, "Excuse me, sir. What?"
Yeah, my caramel. My.
I need my caramel latte. You guys screwed up. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. And I'm out. And drive me nuts, bro.
You must be going to the one on Palm Avenue.
No,
and Pines.
I fight that. Amy loves going to that one. I'm like, nah, bro. Don't why would you subjugate yourself to that kind of problem? Don't do it. She does it.
So which one you go to?
I go to the one on University.
You go all the way over there when you could just go to Pines and Palm?
No, they're 1.6 and 1.7 miles from the house in each direction. I mapped it out. I go this way.
You're in the middle?
She goes, yeah, I'm right dead center. I've got one here and one there. Because the one on Pines, first of all, when you got to go to a drive-through there's no drive-through area. It's a parking lot. Everyone's zigzagging. The way you set your business up sucks. I'm sorry. I'm not contributing to the problem. Where I go on University.
It's a school there too.
It's a big old loop wraparound, man. It's a fantastic place to be. Got no problem waiting in line. Listen to my music. I enjoy it. When I'm at the other one, I'm stressed out, angry, because you don't want to be a jerk and block the oncoming traffic. So you wait in the right lane so you can turn into the drive-through lane, but you leave this lane open. Nope, some asshole's always going to come and block it. So now you're trying to be nice, but you get blocked. This person's blocking traffic now, and it's a shit show. And rather than getting pissed off and honking and yelling at people, I go somewhere else.
Why don't you?
You could just yell at the Dunkin' Donuts people.
Fix your fucking parking lot. I've been there before. I've had that argument.
I'm pretty sure you've argued.
Oh yeah, it happens. I try not to.
It's genetics.
The only place I will not get upset and give shit is when I'm at a restaurant. I will not complain. I will not bitch. I will not do anything. I don't know who the other people are working with. If the cook is lazy, if the other customers are assholes, I will never give shit to somebody when I'm in a restaurant. But a drive-thru or somebody else, depending on how I'm feeling, that's it, bro. Especially the big truck rolls up behind you. It gives you a little bit of confidence. You really start going at people. Get that little fucking yourself out of my way before I run it over.
Bro, you got a V6.
The drive-thru still can.
It's a.
You got a V6. Engine. No one's scared of you.
Oh, they're terrified when that big shit rolls. They're like, "Oh my god!"
No one's scared of your 6-cylinder Dodge Ram.
It's a turbo. Love it.
Same gas.
Never barely use gas. I love that thing.
I haven't paid for gas in a year.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on that plan.
Ugh, I saw some dude ripping the hell out of the truck the other day, the Tesla truck. He's like, good thing I charged for 8 hours and only got 42% battery. That's going to be awesome. You only go 188 miles. These are the best inventions ever. And he was loving it. Someone want to spend 10 seconds at a gas station for 50 gallons to go 500 miles. Who wants to do that? I want to charge all night long for half a battery and be pissed off in the morning. That's the way to do it.
It's a big battery in that Cybertruck.
I bet it is.
It's a big battery. They're gonna have problems with that till they get the superchargers at their houses or whatever. Because the supercharge, if you go to a Tesla supercharger, it ain't gonna take that long.
Yeah, but you're sitting and you
got
to get somewhere.
The chargers at home, they're slower.
That's a tough one, bro.
I leave mine overnight. I wake up, good to go.
Good to go for another 3 weeks.
Good to go. It's there. No complaints here, Mr. Tough Guy who charging his Cybertruck and not getting the mileage he expects. No, okay. We get it. Upset. We get it. You want gas. We get it. Fucking people are crazy.
But wants a timing belt back, man.
Yes. Guys, can you believe 1 month from now, the Colts will be lining up in a preseason game? We're almost there.
According to that buddy on the New York or Athletics, he said they're overrated with 5 other teams.
Yeah, where is that?
I don't care what he says.
Trust me,
he said the 49ers was overrated.
Once you got Ravens, 49ers.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Chargers as overrated teams, but then you got goddamn Bears and I think he said Titans. Underrated.
Where's that link?
How's the Bears underrated? Everybody's picking them to do good. People are actually picking them to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, I would think they should go.
How is that underrated?
That's low key a competitive division. If people really
they don't even have a head coach. And they're talking about going to the playoffs.
That division is not weak.
No, it's a strong division.
Yeah.
That's one of the stronger divisions. I think all the teams in there is good.
I wouldn't say they're one of the stronger, but they're a strong division.
No, that's one. I mean, can you name another division where all 4 teams are good?
That's the thing. Yeah, they may not be great, but all 4 are going to be competitive, and it's going to be a problem for other teams in that division for sure.
It's them in the AFC North.
AFC East.
AFC East.
Oh, the North. You're right. That's with Bengals. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Them in the North. That's it. AFC East. The Patriots might have the number 1 pick.
Yeah, they're not looking too good. I'm trying to find the one that Rob sings. I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
I had a problem.
I looked at the one Rob sent, and they tried to make me pay for it, so I didn't even read it.
I don't need that. They brought up, like, I had a problem seeing San Francisco in there as overrated, but I had no problem seeing Baltimore as overrated. But to me, they're the exact same team. So I can't be upset at one and be okay with the other. They both underachieve year after year, in my opinion. Maybe one of them gets over the hump this year.
Talking about both under
Ravens and
it was just in the Super Bowl.
San Francisco.
How they underachieved?
San Francisco
49ers was just in the Super Bowl.
But I think they should win. I thought last year they should have won. I thought San Francisco should be on like
you playing
a 3-year championship tirade right now.
You're playing my homeboy, Patty Mac.
Only one
he's nobody.
Only one could
win. All right.
You're right. You're right.
I thought San Francisco should have won 3 straight. How good that defense is and their offense, the playmakers they have. Because they're about to lose some guys coming up with free. I would say maybe this year they'll be okay. But when they got to pay Purdy, Aiyuk or Debo's definitely going to be gone.
One more year in the wrap. But that's right there. So you think they are? You say what? Underwhelming?
I think they should.
They underachieved by going to the Super Bowl. I don't get it.
That team should be a Super Bowl winning team, in my opinion.
Okay,
so but they went. And they went against the best quarterback in the league.
No.
They should have destroyed them.
We're not even going.
Excuse me.
We don't have the time to argue if
the team that's might three-peat.
No, leave that alone, Lou. So
they're not. He's not the best quarterback in the league, bro. We're not going to argue that right now. That's when we get the season going again.
He is the best quarterback, and he might three-peat this year.
So what about the Boston Celtics?
He's already in GOAT contention.
So what about
That's because the media likes him. The Celtics I don't do basketball.
But I'm saying if Boston would have lost the finals, you would have said they underachieved?
I'd have said, Felix, did Boston underachieve or not? Because I don't basketball.
You would ask me.
Thing. Yeah, you're the fan of the team. Rob, you're a basketball guy. I would ask you guys what's going on here. Are they good, not good? Win, not win? I mean, we had Mavericks taking them in 6 games.
So
that's your fault.
So let's go back down. I
don't do basketball. Jason with a Y, one of the funniest commercials I've recently seen on ESPN. What do they call him? Double Deuce, Agent, whatever, all these things. Jason with a Y. Oh, there you are. I was laughing my ass off when I saw that commercial. I thought it was hilarious. He's getting the star power he needs.
I don't even know what commercial you're talking about.
I think I have it on here. We'll watch it in a second.
So the past 3 to 4 seasons, Bills
underachieve.
Niners, Ravens,
underachieve.
Chiefs.
Everyone underachieved except the Chiefs. Apparently.
No, I don't believe that at all. I don't think winning the Super Bowl doesn't make you didn't achieve. Like if you were a team like we in that article they brought up the Chargers, right?
Right.
I'm not saying they're overrated, but they've not done anything. You have a new coach, new system, new players. So to say they're overrated or underrated, I don't think that should be out there. That shouldn't be anything. They're a new team getting ready to go. So now if you tell me Buffalo, I'll use my team. Every year, best quarterback numbers, best defensive numbers for this, and you can't get past the divisional round, you underachieve. You have a shitty coach, you have a bad upper front office, you underachieve.
But they've been losing to the best quarterback in the league.
Nah, he's not. He's okay.
The same team that San Fran lost to.
And for me, the San Francisco got screwed with the injuries with Purdy went down, last year, the year before, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. They got screwed, but they, last year, they went. If it wasn't for Man Campbell doing stupid shit and a couple lucky plays, they were getting throttled in that game. They got lucky and got to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
To me, that's an underachieving team, bro. You don't just because you get
one gets lucky and gets to the Super Bowl.
But we went 12
that game, bro. You got lucky. Come on, man.
But we went 12.
Horrible coaching. What's that, Rob?
You're crazy. You're a crazy person, and you're talking over me.
No, actually, I think when it comes to that, I think it's Rob because Rob's have the earbuds in, but he's louder now. But when we're talking, Rob's got no sound. When he's got the buds in, he's super low, and it sounds like we're talking over him anyway. On top of that, yes, Felix, you do talk over everybody when we're talking. You do jump.
I'm so sorry to the commenters who keep commenting that I'm talking. I'm sorry, okay? You love me for me, okay?
That shit was funny. But that's what I'm going to say for them. So who else? Well, I'm trying to find the article to see who's on there. Because I'm going to tell you the Ravens with the team
you have to pay for it.
I'm trying to commit to memory now.
It's
Ravens to me underachieve. They should be higher up with the talent that they
I
have.
can see the Ravens underachieve, but you can't tell me the 49ers. They got to the Super Bowl. I can see the Ravens underachieve.
I'll half concede that to you. In my opinion, they should have won 3. They should be going for a 3-peat also. Fluke injury 2 seasons ago. The Lions blowing it big time.
They weren't the favorite to win the Super Bowl.
I understand that, but the team
that won the Super Bowl was the favorite to win the Super Bowl. The same one that's the favorite to win it this year.
I still wouldn't make Baltimore an underachiever. They went to the championship.
No, not underachieving. Well, yeah, underrated. Who they get throttled by in the playoffs?
Houston.
They didn't get throttled.
No, my bad.
I thought they beat Houston.
They beat Houston.
Yeah, they beat Houston. They didn't get throttled. They lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That defense should have shut that team down. Lamar Jackson cannot overcome any deficit whatsoever.
Okay.
Like I said, they was out there playing Patty Mack.
You got to play all 11 guys. He's a contributor. That defense helped him this season, bro.
He's like
Tom Brady.
He is the train. He is the front of the train that pulls the caboose. That's what he is.
Eagles to me are overrated. The Eagles to me are overrated.
See, that's a little more fair.
You don't think the Eagles are loaded?
I think I'm gonna play. I found this today. I'll find out play here real quick, and I kind of agree.
I think the Eagles are loaded.
I just read somebody today that somebody said, I think it's on the score. They said they feel the Eagles had a. What do you say? He thinks they had a off season, but he's picking them to not make the playoffs.
Yeah, watch
what?
This.
Yeah, it didn't make
it. What? I'm picking them to win the division.
Who's stressed, G?
Either.
Are we talking to player or are we talking to team success?
The player, sir.
There's nothing that Jalen Hurts does better than Dak Prescott at the quarterback spot but the read option. He don't throw better than him. He don't throw with anticipation better than him. I mean, this dude was 5,000 yards last year, led the NFL in touchdowns pass. There's nothing Jalen Hurts except running the read option and maybe the tush push that he does better than Dak Prescott. And I like Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts is going to be a really good quarterback in this league. But Dak Prescott, at this point right now in the National Football League, does everything better than Jalen Hurts at that quarterback spot.
Does he win better?
Is it a team goal or are we talking about a quarterback? Because I put winning on the team. Because you need defenses and all that to win. So
I agree.
I've been saying that forever, man. People hard on Dak because they don't want to playoffs or whatever. That don't be on Dak.
Nah,
but he does have some. He does at times make a silly move. But yeah, he's not the worst quarterback in the league. I have a problem with him, but I don't think he's the worst quarterback in the league. To me, he's 16 and above. But yeah, to me, it's a good point. Dak gets the numbers. The team is good.
I put Dak in the top 10.
I'd say, well, who did we run down last time that would take over? Was it Baker Mayfield? It was some weird number.
You're not taking Baker Mayfield over Dak.
I love Baker Mayfield.
Dak is going.
That's your fault.
Dak is going through the Peyton Manning syndrome right now, meaning that he has a lot of good regular season success, has the numbers, but then when he gets to the playoffs, fair, certain points, certain times in the game, his performance drops or causes the media and fans to look at it as him. Like what Lewis saying, we'll use last year's run when they lose to Green Bay. That I didn't put that on Dak. That was the defense.
No, it shouldn't have been on. But he threw a couple interceptions when he was trying to throw back into the game because they were getting blown out.
Right. So to a non-supporter or a person that's not a fan of Dak, they're going to go straight to that excuse and say, well, he threw 4 interceptions. Okay, yeah, he threw 4 interceptions after they was down 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he was
after his defense gave up 40.
Yeah, exactly. So then that's not on Dak.
Exactly.
But to your point, and I've always said for Peyton Manning, what people fail to realize when you get to the playoffs, especially after the first round, everybody's good and they have good defenses. So if your team is okay and you can beat up the bad teams all season long, when you get to the playoffs and everybody is good and any part of your team is not up to par with the other one, you're going to get exposed. And that's what happened with Dallas. That defense looks cool. Like we were talking about last year on turf, They were blowing teams out on grass. They were slower, less sacks, and they happened to be at home. And to me, it's a little bit fluky for Green Bay to be that good. But when you play against a good team, when you're used to beating up nobodies, you get exposed. And Dallas got exposed. I think Dallas has the issue that Buffalo has. They need to get rid of the coach. They've capped their performance. They can't get any better under McCarthy. Buffalo can't get any better under McDermott. They're tapped out. They've got to change something. Because Dak isn't horrible, but he's right now kind of in the prime of his career. Is going to waste those years if they don't find something else to do, in my opinion.
You change, though, because by doing that, now you start to change the whole identity of the team.
I mean, what is their team identity? They were doing okay when it was run with Zeke and then some sprinkled in Dak.
Zeke, it was running the ball, solid defense when they got.
And that's what they were doing. But now the forefront is Dak. He doesn't seem to be able to handle that because he does get to. He has those games where he just not necessarily even interceptions. Like he'll throw it at the receiver's feet, 3rd and 5 on a crossing route. It'll be behind the guy's back to his heels. You can't have that, bro. You're a professional quarterback. You can't make that bad throw in that important part of the game. A lot of guys do that. The problem with Dak for me is he's always on the TV, so you always see him mess up. They always show Dallas, so he gets a disproportionate amount of bullshit because he's always on TV, always making mistakes.
They're America's team. That's what.
Nah, screw Dallas. They suck.
Hey, I'm with James Jones. I don't put wins and losses on quarterbacks.
No, it's got to be a whole team, bro. Like a good quarterback with a good team will be fine. A great quarterback with a good team will get you records. A shitty quarterback with a good team will that 1-2 plays that'll screw the game will show up. Baker Mayfield's a perfect example. I love watching Baker play, but you know that one play is coming. No matter who is playing, it's gonna be there. It's gonna screw the game. You know it's gonna happen.
But see, yeah, so you don't put wins and losses on the quarterback, but then you'll use it to make a argument for him. Or
football's the ultimate team game to win, but an individual can't lose you the game. And the quarterback throws an interception or fumbles the ball, yeah, he's going to.
If I'm arguing for a quarterback, you never heard me say wins and losses.
You argue with me all the time about Jimmy G.
Well, Jimmy G's a winner. He's won everywhere he's been.
See?
He seems to be a perfect fit on a good team. He'll make a good team stay good. You put him on a bad team like the Raiders, he's a consistently bad guy with a bad team. He's not going to make your guys better. So if you put him on a team with bad dudes or guys or a team that's not winning, he's not going to elevate them. He's not going to screw you up either. If you have a good team, he'll maintain that good team because he is a winner. He does find a way, so to speak. But if you put him where he has to be the guy, he's not succeeded anywhere. Yeah, you're like for Carr. I can't remember which one's in the league now. Derek or David? Derek Carr?
Love Derek Carr.
That's a weird one.
It's got all the tools, man.
Is he starting? Is he going to be starting for the Saints?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else is going to start for them?
I don't know if they got anybody for the draft or in free agency or not.
They got that weird looking kid from South Carolina.
Yeah. Carr.
Spencer Rattler.
And Darnold is his guy.
The black guy with red hair. Just weird.
The tool shed guys right there. Derek Carr and Sam Darnold.
Just weird.
Is Darnold starting or what?
Oh, Darnold's gonna light it up this year. They say it's not even.
McCarthy,
they say it's not even close right now. Like,
I mean, no.
I keep telling y'all, Darnold with KOC. You keep sleeping. Darnold with KOC is gonna be nasty.
I just want to know where you taking me for lunch.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for him. Rooting for him.
Week 1 when Russ gets their start over Justin Fields.
Bro, you already owe me.
Oh, that's a tough one.
You already owe me.
But which one? I already paid the Wemby bet.
No, it was after that.
There was nothing after that. The only one we got now is the Justin.
Nah, it was another bet. I don't remember right now.
We're gonna go to the.
But then you said, oh, it's okay because I'm gonna after it'll be even after the Steelers week 1, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I think that's the Caleb Williams you talking about.
Nah, it was something else.
So no starter set for Pittsburgh yet?
I still think he's gonna win the job. Like,
who's that?
Russ is not better than Justin Fields.
I'm not saying
he's not.
I'm just saying that he's not gonna. They not gonna start him. That's all I said.
And I'm telling you, there's still time for him to win the job. There's a whole training camp to go.
Agreed. I totally agree. I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a starter, but I just don't think they're going to start him. And it's probably better that way, to protect him. But
nah, I think he's going to be I think he should be the starter, and I think he's going to show it during preseason.
I mean, I think he should.
And during training camp. It's just things he can do that Russ can't do. And the Arthur Smith likes quarterbacks that can move.
Yeah, Russ is too old to move like that anymore.
Where'd your boy Pickett go again? I forgot.
Philly. That ain't my boy. That's Billy boy. Billy thought he was the
jersey in the mail right now.
Billy thought he was I don't know who he liked more, Kenny Pickett or Daniel Jones. I don't know which one he fought tooth and nail for. I don't know which one he fought more.
Who am I going to root for this season? I got to find someone.
I have no clue. I'll let you back on the Daniel Jones train.
No. That ship has sailed.
Zero. Not according to his GM, because his GM is on TV on the Hard Knocks, just letting people leave, and he's like, "Listen, I got a $40 million quarterback. I ain't paying him $40 million to hand off to a $12 million running back. So this is Daniel's team."
And that's the problem right there. That's why that team will never be good, bro.
I always say, listen, hey, I'm not paying him $40 million to hand off to a $12 million running back.
I'm going to jump on the Sam Darnold train. I'll be on that train. Who else is out there? Who else is going to get their shot to do well?
Pickens. Not Pickens,
no.
Penix.
Who?
Yeah.
He's going to be riding for a little bit.
Nah, Penix ain't going to get a shot, man. I'm glad Darnold is finally with a coach that knows offense, knows quarterbacks, and he's getting a shot. Because he went to San Fran, Cal know offense, Cal know quarterback, but he was never going to get a legitimate shot there. So I'm just glad he's there. He learned the offense. He's already got a head start because he learned the offense in under Cal. So he's going to go to KOC. I'm telling you, man. You watch
27 years old. He still can hit his stride.
You watch out.
He can be a Rich Gannon type player down the road, but he's still 27.
He can be Steve Young. People left Steve Young to die in Tampa Bay.
You better tell fantasy people that, because the mock drafts they got Jay Jettas going like goddamn number 10.
Ouch. Please leave Jettas there for me in fantasy. Please. Please. Please.
I said, what? No, I was like, no.
If you leaving Jettas to pick 10, please give it to me.
I remember from the article, the overrated team, they had Atlanta as overrated. Again, to me, you can't overrate or underrate that team. It's a new team, new coach, new everything. Let them play.
No, they had Atlanta underrated.
As underrated, same thing. Like, let's see what happens.
Please.
Is Drake London really the number one guy there? Pitts has got to step up, right? He's got.
Have you activated the league yet?
Drake London is good, man.
You haven't activated the league?
Is he a number one though? Not yet.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Is he a number one?
I think Drake London's a number one.
Yeah. No, he's never had a good quarterback throwing the ball. So that's what I'm saying. The receiver, you really can't tell until you're established. Then, like you're talking with Jefferson.
So, are you asking, is he a number one overall, or is he a number one for the team? Like, is he?
He's number one for the team. But is he a number one? Yeah, like, because Pitts could be a guy with a decent quarterback.
I think he's a number one.
He has the talent. Yeah, he has the number one talent. Number one.
Is it his third year?
Yeah.
Is he had
year 3
going to him for a cut? Like, no one's going to succeed like that. Luckily, they got him a decent quarterback while he was still young.
Drake London, good, man. He got the size. I mean, I could be wrong. Luke could correct me, but I would put him in that Pitt Jr. category. As far as
they kind of like the same guy.
Pitt probably faster, but I put him in that realm as far as
big boys.
Yeah, he a big receiver. He can catch. He can get open. He can body. Like, he's good. He just – if Kirk Cousins can be normal Kirk Cousins, I think guys are going to take off. Like, that whole offense should take off.
That's a good point. I got something for you.
Oh. I'm going to pick a Falcon or two in fantasy.
Who do you think from your
I will not.
most underrated pro football players? Dan Marino was underrated. I mean, Dan Marino was doing exactly what Patrick Mahomes was doing in the 80s, where dudes was throwing for 2,000 yards. He was throwing for 4,000. I think Don Shula and the Dolphins mismanaged his career. Yeah, like they did not put the things around him. Like he goes to a Super Bowl and then never gets far in the playoffs after that. Like if Dan Marino's going to play 17 years for you and you're only going to win a handful of playoff games, like he has the most magical arm of anybody I've ever seen. Who do you think?
Best arm I ever seen.
No lies told there.
I tell people all the time, best arm I ever seen. That dude that thing was so fast, and he used to just flick it. That thing, it was beautiful. And I hate the Dolphins.
No lies
I hate Dan Marino. I hate Dan Marino because I hate the Dolphins. But
there's a but.
One of the best arms I ever seen.
Hell yeah, pocket work, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I believe the kids say game recognized game.
Yeah. Respect his game.
Respect the game.
Plus, he's an awesome actor.
Oh, yeah.
He was an excellent actor.
Business instead of my personal affairs.
Yeah, say you got any more gum, Ace?
It's none of your damn business. I think instead of my personal affairs.
And get out the way, Dan.
Yeah.
Not this one.
He's good. Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, yeah, man, because he was. I remember my old man saying that, like, Dan Marino's arm unmatched. He's going to get the ball anywhere. He's not going to, like, you put, like, if you got one dude, like, you have a prime time on one side of the field, Dan Marino is not locking in on the other side. He's going at him because he's got that kind of confidence, that kind of arm. He's not going to let a defensive back take away one side of the field because he is that confident as a quarterback.
Dan Marino was the spread offense before they probably called it the spread offense. Okay, that way.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I wouldn't call him underrated
at all.
I think yeah.
Like, I mean, he's probably. I think everyone recognizes that he is probably the greatest quarterback ever to not win a Super Bowl.
He's probably not ready enough. If that's,
he's a Hall of Famer. He's got a jacket.
Yeah, he held records forever until they started changing all the rules. Like you said, when guys were throwing for 2,000, he's throwing for 4,000. His record stood for decades, and all of a sudden, influx of rule changes, and now 4,000 is like an everyday. Top 10 guys would get 4,000 each year. Marino was getting it no problem.
Dan Marino's like the Carmel of the NFL, man.
But he had three raw receivers at one time, and a raw tight end.
Clayton,
Tony Nathan.
Who's that?
Huh? You don't know Tony Nathan?
David Boston.
David Boston. What?
Boston.
Was he here when Marino was here?
OJ McDuffie at one time. He had some dudes. Dan Marino had some dudes.
McDuffie played with Marino?
I'm pretty sure.
Man, I didn't realize he was that old.
Like 2 years?
I'm pretty sure.
Or it was.
But I wouldn't call him underrated, but he is the best quarterback ever to.
Yeah, I think
that arm was crazy.
Yeah, I think he took the underrated as far as. I think he took the underrated as far as because he didn't win a ring, guys don't talk about him as one of the best. So yeah, he's underrated, but if you take away rings make you good and you put in pure quarterback ability, yeah, Dan Marino's going to shine over most guys nowadays too.
No, they don't hold the I don't think they hold the ring against them. I think they hold, or I'm not gonna say they hold. I think the letdown or in his defense is the fact that he went his rookie season and then he never even got close.
I think his second season, but yeah, it was very early.
Second season,
very early. Got nothing after that. Yeah,
but at the same time, I think they do hold the ring against him. He's never in the GOAT talk.
Well, he's never in the GOAT talk because of the ring, but I think
so they hold the ring against him.
I think more so. Okay, well that's fair, but I think fans of him or people that appreciate his talent, they're more so mad or disappointed that you went to the Super Bowl second year and then you don't even get remotely close. Like you don't get to the conference championship game. You barely get out the second round. Like your teams that you had weren't even competitive enough. I think that's where people are disappointed. Like if he would have, made it to the championship three more times, got to the divisional a couple times, and just flamed out in between there, I think he would.
Yeah.
For those
his
years,
conference had raw quarterbacks though. That was one thing about
Buffalo and Miami were playoff knocking each other out year in.
Yeah, he had
out.
to battle Jim Kelly. He had to battle Boomer Esiason.
Yeah,
he had to battle. So he had some dudes in his in the AFC. It was hard to get out the AFC.
Yeah, Joe was
John Elway.
Joe came over.
So it was hard to get out the AFC.
But I mean that team just was always one-sided. Dolphins didn't have the run game. They barely had a defense at times. So it was like they had this, they didn't have that. When they had
a lot of people think the no run game came from Marino. Like if it was a 1st and 10 and Marino handed the ball off and the guy got 1 yard, audible, we're going to a pass, no more running. Most teams knew the second Marino gave up on the run, it was going to be a pass. The audible was never a pass to a run. It was always a run to a pass. So it was easy to defend him over time. All he wanted to do was pass the ball.
They never got Dan like a legit running back though.
Yeah.
He always had like journeymen, like Mark
Sammy
Iggs
Smith,
and
bro.
Sammy Smith, and he always had journeymen.
The line was really that. It's the same thing with Peyton. As much as I didn't care for him at the time, he never really had a defense around him. He's always had to work with,
Well, his defense was always built around him getting the lead.
Yeah.
So they built it. They built it right. It just didn't work in the playoffs because in the playoffs you come outside and it's cold,
home field,
it's snowing, it's rainy, and it's hard to get a lead in that
Marino's the ultimate argument ender when you bring up Super Bowls being great quarterbacks. If you throw Dan Marino out there, the argument's over. So you're telling me Dan Marino's not great because he never won a ring. The conversation's over. Like you literally drop the mic every time you bring that up because you have Dilfer and Brad Johnson, Rich Gann, and all these guys. Like you're going to tell me they're better than Dan Marino? Like it is the easiest, most guaranteed argument ender there is in any conversation like that.
Yeah. And everyone want to talk about how good they are, how many Super Bowls or whatever. Like, I mean, Dan Marino got none. No Super Bowls.
Yeah, I mean, at least he got to one early in his career. But at least he could say he was there. That adds a little something, I guess, to the career. He wasn't just a guy that
Dan Marino got none. Jim Kelly got none.
Yeah, 4 straight.
Boomer Esiason, none.
Yeah.
Yep.
John Elway didn't get none till Terrell Davis showed up.
I mean,
the run game helps the pass game. Pass game helps the run game. The team game, weird how when you have both parts of the offense going and a good defense, it's weird how you can be successful.
Unfortunately, the ring is the thing, man, in all major sports. And you gotta
for the people who don't,
thing.
Gotta
that's
have
a good saying. But for people who don't know shit about sports, yeah, the ring is a thing. But for people who watch it, it definitely helps your career look good. But you can respect someone's game by watching them play.
For me, the ring, at least for me, rings, it just separates the ultra talent or the God tier. So, like, example.
But it's hard with football, though, because you need all 22 guys.
Yeah,
30, 33 with special teams, too.
In any sport, like basketball, the only thing that separates Barkley from Anthony Davis right now is Anthony Davis got a ring. But if you watch the game, if you know the game, a lot of people, they're going to tell you Barkley is a better player than Anthony Davis, but you're going to say Anthony Davis because he got a ring. A la Dan Marino, you're going to say Brett Favre or Rich Gannon, whoever is going to be higher than Dan Marino because they got a ring. But it was like, come on, dog. You actually see the talent. And you put that talent. Like, that's how I grade them. I was like, can you take that talent? Or can that talent go? Can you dump that talent in any era, put him in this situation, and would it still thrive? It still would thrive.
If you put Dan Marino now, he'd have probably 7,000 yards, bro.
What the game's changed also.
Yeah.
I would have a ring.
Nah, he'd have
The game
8,000.
changed. The game changed also though. I don't know if he could. There ain't too many of Dan Marinos in the league right now.
Only
You
the
gotta
ones
be
that
able.
win.
You got to be able to move.
Lighted up on that Greatest Show on Turf Rams team with Kurt Warner. Come on.
That was probably the last one, maybe,
I
of
would
that
say
type
so.
of quarterback.
Kurt Warner.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Ben can move a little bit. Eli can
because
move a little bit.
even Brady, he wasn't fast, but he had the pocket presence, and I seen Brady scramble and get some yards and get down. It would just didn't look good.
Yeah.
Get his reads out too.
But a statue, man, there ain't too many statues in the league right now.
That's true.
There ain't none. You got to be able to do something.
You got to be able to move a little bit at least.
There ain't too many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drop back, stay in the pocket.
Yeah, Flacco might be the last one.
The last.
That was what, maybe 10 years ago now with Baltimore about?
Nah, it was yeah.
I really don't know, to be honest.
No, yeah.
Ask Jim Harbaugh.
It was 2013, I think, right? Or something like that. When they
Ask
beat
the
us.
49er fan. He was there.
I don't want to talk about it.
But that's why you can't pay a guy like that all that money because it's a team game. You give Flacco 120 million, you lose the rest of your team. Bro, he was just a piece that fit that team. You give him all the money, that's it, done. Same with Wilson in Seattle. That defense made everything. You pay Wilson all that money, you get rid of 3 or 4 pieces of Legion of Boom, and that team is nothing.
Well, you could give dudes the money if you structure it right. You just can't do like what the Giants did.
Just throw it all at them. Here, you got this.
Because they said I was listening to somebody and they were like the Daniel Jones like percentage of cap is like top 2 or 3 in the league. He takes up more cap than anybody.
Excuse me, because of how the game is evolved or changed, whatever verbiage you want to use, the emphasis is so much on the quarterback position that they feel like you gotta have, quote unquote, a franchise quarterback. So you got to pay that and invest all that in the quarterback. When some of it, to an extent, that's true, but at the same time, we seen teams get there with solid defense, solid run game.
San Francisco's going to face that very soon. They have the
quarterback money is crazy right now.
49ers are going to fall right down to the bottom because they have a decent team. I like Purdy, but Purdy ain't bringing anybody over the top.
Wait till you see what happens to Miami when Tua gets his deal.
Yeah, that's even worse than San Francisco. San Francisco has skilled players there. They may lose a little bit, but they've still got players. When the Dolphins have to pay Tua, holy shit.
They barely got money now.
We got to pay Aiyuk, and Aiyuk said he wants St. Brown money. He want that 120, and Lynch and them ain't budging. So if and whatever we come,
Aiyuk will be gone, man.
Aiyuk gonna be gone, man.
If we keep Aiyuk and we end up whatever.
That boy was watching Commanders film the other day on social media.
Who?
He was watching Commanders practice film the other day.
That's the thing. I don't know if that's him or his agent or his team, but one thing that NFL players need to understand is y'all don't have the player empowerment that baseball or NBA might have. So you advocating and quote unquote throwing it out in the atmosphere that, okay, if we can't get a deal done and I ask for a trade, I want to go to Commanders or I want to go to Steelers. They not doing that. Like, this ain't the NBA where a player can force his way to a team. They gonna send you as to whatever team gives them the best picks, deal that they want, and then you're gonna be done. So you doing that, like, that ain't.
No, they're gonna trade him to play with his best friend.
If the deal is right, yeah, but if it's not, he's not going
there. They've already turned down the deal. The Commanders turned down the deal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We sent them an offer?
Yeah. And they turned it down.
Must have been trash.
That's why that boy's still there.
Because the offers, not the offers, the projected or hypothetical trades that I'm seeing is terrible. Like they talk about something. What's his name? Dyami Brown. I forgot his name.
Johnny Brasco.
Dyami. He's good. Young boy.
Or in a second rounder. I'm like,
or I'm throwing my water.
Freeway.
I mean, they're not gonna give up a bunch when they got to pay him 20-something million a year.
I'll just take the draft picks. I'm not taking no Dyami Brown or whatever his name is. But like, you better give
Why
me
not?
Give me Dotson. No, for what? What?
Dyami Brown is gonna be good.
Who is that? Rookie, second year guy?
You getting a young boy.
Gonna be Aiyuk good?
He can be.
God, please.
You must ain't watched that boy in college.
I seen him in the league. What college did I do?
You ain't seen him in the league. He barely played.
Whose fault is that?
To the team?
That's like me telling you seen Zion in college. He was a beast. What are you doing now? What college got to do it? What are you doing in the pros?
Dog. There was nobody in the Commanders to throw him the ball.
I know we ain't gonna get Terry. I wouldn't want Terry. So if we ain't getting Dotson, I don't want no receiver back from them. Give me draft picks. At least Steelers I can get something out of Steelers. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I would take Dyami Brown.
Well, go ahead. You take him. Take him and send us downs, or the other dude y'all just got.
Why would we send him downs? I'm not gonna he down started over him.
But you say he's gonna be good, so you take him.
He is gonna be good, but why would I send you to downs?
Because the guy that's young, that's gonna be good. So
needs a proven good guy, bro.
Proven, and he's probably cheaper.
Nah.
See how that works, Billy? You see? You advocated, but now I'm telling you to take what you advocated.
No, I'm telling you that's a good trade. Aiyuk for Dyami Brown in a second round pick.
But you're saying Aiyuk is not better than Downs on the like. You're not going to trade Downs for whoever you're talking about, but you're going to trade Aiyuk for that guy. Aiyuk is light years better than Downs.
Thank you, Billy.
And a second round pick.
Maybe, but bro, yeah, I get what you're saying. The pick balances out the thing, but player wise, if you're gonna not take this guy for that guy,
you're not getting a first round pick for Aiyuk. Like all you doing is just wasting time.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a player and a 2. I think a player and a 2 is good. I think it'd be a player and a 3.
Asking for a first round. I don't want a first round for him. I'm not asking for
like Dyami Brown and a second round pick that's a good trade.
Okay. Is he gonna start for us?
He could start for y'all. Who y'all slot receiver?
Debo.
Ricky.
Jawan Jenkins.
Gonna be Ricky.
Ricky Pro?
Nah, you crazy.
Oh, so
who's Jawan Jennings is out there still, ain't he?
Like Ricky Parcell.
Ricky Pro ain't no slot receiver.
Parcell.
Purcell. He's not no slot receiver.
I didn't say he is a slot receiver, but he's probably.
I said who y'all slot. You said Ricky gonna be the slot.
He probably is. It's either him or Jennings. It ain't gonna be Debo.
He not a slot receiver. He's an outside receiver.
Well, it ain't gonna be Debo, and it ain't gonna be Aiyuk. So who else is it gonna be? It's gonna be him or Jennings.
No, if you trade for Dyami Brown, go in the slot, then Aiyuk and Purcell's on the outside.
How are you gonna be on?
Debo. You got Debo on the outside, and you got Purcell at the X.
That's not even a good group.
That is a good group. What are you talking about? It's not a good group. You got first round. You got a first round pick, and you got a legit receiver.
You probably that said that we got the best freaking wide receiver group in the league too. You probably agree with that.
Thinning out the receiver and money to pay Purdy $50 million because all your big money receivers are going to be gone after that. So you got to get him his guys now to get used to him. Maybe he'll make him good. Get the cheap guys in there.
Billy, he's not making no sense. Aiyuk, he said, and I agree with him, that Aiyuk is our best complete receiver. So we're going to trade our best overall receiver, right, to get a slot receiver to go with our gadget receiver, and then
hope your second round pick is your new number one.
What's the alternative? What you waiting on? What you think you getting for Aiyuk? A dude that the other team got to pay $20-something million for. What you think you getting?
I don't know. It's who want him.
You ain't getting that much.
So then Aiyuk ain't going nowhere then.
You crazy. So you rather him just chill at the crib than get something for him? He don't want to be there.
Then that's on him.
He wants to go to Commanders and play with his best friend.
That's good, but unfortunately, this ain't the National Basketball Association. He doesn't have player empowerment. He can go wherever he wants to.
He's already watching practice film. He's ready to go.
Hey, that's cool. I wanted to go to your yard to be with my brother. Did that happen? When I called Buddy, did Buddy give me the option? He said, well, I got this for you. You want to go to Key West?
Nah, bruh.
Speaking of that, it's time to wrap it up. Wrap it up, B.
Nah, bruh.
Man,
hey, 1 month. 1 month. 1 month. It's almost here. It's almost here. 1 month. Colts lining up in a preseason game. I'm ready to go. The longest 6 months of the year is almost over.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to go. Everybody, like, subscribe, share. You know the drill. Respect the game. Holla at your boys on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, MySpace, all that. BlackPlanet.com, Mihente.com. You know where we at. Full throttle. And we out.